what's your reaction to Owen's deal? And secondly to that, just what's it like as a coach knowing your rocks on defense are set for a long time?
It's very comforting to know we have Rasmus Dahlin, Matthias Samuelsson, and now Owen Power locked up to long term. I mean, those three, collective three, are pretty imposing already, and their potential is really still off the charts. Owen being the youngest guy, having only 1 year, really 1 full year in the NHL. What he has done in 1 year has been impressive, and you see that the foundation is so significantly strong that each and every day and moment of experience, he because he's so talented, it just adds right to that foundation. It's those three guys collectively are great, and it's a great job by Kevin to have the foresight, first with the Matthias deal a year ago, to lock him up, and then at the first opportunity here, July 1st, being able to re-sign Rasmus and now Owen is significant.
I know you said yesterday you were looking forward to seeing your entire team, at the start of the regular season, so you could start a process. But with Owen in particular, are you particularly interested to see how he built on last year and what he did over the summer and how that's going to translate to games?
I am. As a young guy, yes, and as a young talented guy, yes. I will also say on both those players, Rasmus Dahlin and Owen, when you have this going on, negotiations going on, you are distracted whether you want to admit to it or not, and they both were. So even through camp, they didn't have that just ability to just breathe, and now that these are done, they can move on. They have a greater focus on just the game itself. So I'm very excited that we can now, overall get the regular season going, but those two guys have that, clarity, and I'm sure they'll be better than they were in camp as a result.
We've talked about how remarkable Owen's season was just from the ice. I mean, he had maturity. But what would be more for him this year? He was just talking about his shot and offense. So in your opinion, just what's maybe another level for him?
I think he's going to become better in all areas. His reads. You learn the league and you learn the system and the tendencies of other players, and once you learn it, you learn to execute against it faster. So you have hindsight now that can help you close on a guy quicker. You know the tendencies of a certain player, tendencies of a system of another team, familiarity, and it allows you to be more decisive, which is do things quicker and faster, defend quicker, faster. And I think as he's gone through it, he's seen more, offensive simplicity, if that makes sense, just ways to gain greater efficiency offensively. So I think we'll see growth with him in all areas still.
You add Benson, you take away Henderson by the math. That makes you, again, the youngest team in the NHL. But with all the things you went through last season, how much do you feel like it's not necessarily a young team anymore, even though the numbers say it is?
Well, I got on our guys really hard with about 20 so games last year, and I said, young is getting old, and meaning I'm sick of hearing we're young and whatnot. These guys have gained a lot of NHL experience in game numbers, and I think we need to look at that. They've been given, and I shouldn't say given, because they've earned it, but opportunity to grow and develop as players faster. We've put a real premium on development, immersing in experiences to grow faster. So I do feel we have, even though we're young, we've gained a lot of experience that we now need to make sure we're executing on gaining that experience. And that's how I feel. Mentioned that Benson, I think we have the ability to bring a young player in like Benson because he's surrounded with more experience than our younger guys were a year ago. I think we're in a better position to handle a younger guy now than maybe we were one season ago when we had three young guys in Power, Peterka, and Quinn. I think we're better suited for it now, and we only have one really young guy or entry-level guy at this point.